We're wiping popcorn off our faces. It's pretty good.
Yeah. There's great popcorn over there.
There is.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Shorties are all about the internet and social media. How has it impacted your life?
Social media has been huge for me. I organize large-scale events here in New York City with my group Improv Everywhere, and it's definitely made it a lot easier for me to gather crowds and mobilize people to do very ridiculous things.
And do you talk to other improv talents and other comedians on Twitter?
A little bit. I'm not the best at Twitter in terms of like being a comedian and cracking jokes, and but yeah, I mean it's amazing that you can write a tweet about someone famous or whatever, and they write back and they see it, and I mean people don't realize that. I mean people will talk about Improv Everywhere or talk about me on Twitter and I'll favorite it or whatever, because I think one thing that people still don't realize is that everybody has like a search set up for their own name or some sort of feed for their own name, and if you're saying something on Twitter, you're saying it to that person. I guess if you're super, super famous, maybe it's just like a bunch of noise and you can't do it, but yeah.
And whether it's positive or negative, you see it.
Right, yeah. You get the negative stuff sometimes too, but the positive always outweighs that. You just have to learn, I think on the internet with comments and tweets, you just have to learn to like not take anything seriously, because you can be told that you're a genius and that you're created the funniest video of all time, and then 2 seconds later get the I wasted 3 minutes on your video and I'm angry.
Well, on the not so serious note, I want to ask you, what is a social media faux pas?
Well, a social media faux pas. I would say one social media faux pas is being the person that tweets a joke or tweets something silly in the middle of a tragedy. And I think, like, for me, like, whenever I'm about to tweet, I always just, like, go to the homepage or go to, like, HuffingtonPost.com or something and just double check that there's not a school shooting. Because we have school shootings, like, once a month now in the United States, so, like, which is terrible. But really, you have to actually not be that guy where a tragedy is unfolding somewhere in the world and everyone's talking about it and you make a poop joke.
And what is your best social media pickup line?
I don't know if I'm married, so I haven't really used a social media pickup line. Although I did flirt with my wife on MySpace when we first met, so we've been together for a long time.
Did you meet via internet?
No, we did not. We met in person, but then we did check each other's MySpace and Friendster profiles. So
And
it can work.
I love how you threw it back to Friendster.
Yeah, no, we go back that far.
Do you like Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram the best?
Instagram, 100% Instagram. Instagram's a thing that when I wake up, I open it right away, and I don't miss a photo on Instagram. Facebook, I open it up, it's a million. It just feels like a chore.
Right, like babies, engagements.
Right. Okay. Instagram, people curate their best baby photo, rather than like it being a stream of baby photos.
Okay, and who have you recently looked at the most? Like, is there a site or a particular person that you've been really interested in?
I don't use Vine a lot, but there's a comedian in New York named Avery Monson who does the most elaborate and amazing Vines. So I highly recommend people check him out.
Okay, and where can everybody find you online?
You can find me at Charlie Todd or at Improv Every for improveverywhere.com.
Okay, and if you could say one thing to the Shorty Awards.
If I could say one thing to the Shorty Awards, it would be, if I could say one thing to the Shorty Awards, it would be keep the bar open.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy the bar.